can't tell if everything's working or not. Let's see. My channel. I should be streaming. Thought I was streaming. Am I not streaming? Because I've been live for 30 seconds. Here we go. Okay, so it is going. Okay, should be working now. Come on, 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 come on. Okay. And should be all set as soon as stuff loads. Right, let's get started.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
My phone is buffering like crazy, and I don't know if anything is working at all. I don't know why nothing is working, and that is worrying me. Okay, I don't know why this is not working. This is not working. Why is this not working? I shouldn't have an issue right now. Crap. Okay, it's working. Okay, it's working, cool. It's just really, really chuggy, oh my god. I'm gonna lower the frickin' quality on my phone, holy crap. This is not working. Oh my god, why is it doing this? Hold on, for the first time in forever, I am enabling the Wi-Fi on my phone. Come on. Come on, don't be a piece of crap. Oh my god, this sucks. Why am I chugging so damn badly? Hold on, I'm adjusting things in OBS. Give me a second. Why am I chugging like this? Holy crap. Stream settings. Says everything's going well. Maybe if I view it on here, it might work a bit better. Is it my phone, or is it the whole stream? That's the question. Or is it the whole stream? That's the question. Alright, it's my phone. That's the question. Alright, it's my phone. My phone sucks. My phone really sucks. Alright, hold on. I'm going to make sure I can actually... Nope, I don't think I can. Damn. Alright, so it's picking up everything. Alright, so it's actually working. And that's the good part. So, I'm gonna get started. I don't know why it sucks, but... Oh. Okay. really don't know why my phone's sucking right now. Like it's really, really tanking. Oh, that's loud as hell. Alrighty. One second. That's weird. Okay, yeah, I'm setting that to full screen. Okay, cool. Requires you sacrifices, I don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom of a card is its attack power, 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw a card of your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. That's not nice. Oh, right. And I hit the bell. Because you're learning, I will pass. It does. So do a squirrel. Squirrel. Damage, 3 weights on the scale. You know you can play more than 1 card per turn, right? Pass. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder, the damage from its bite is always lethal. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. Oh, the cat. That sounds awesome. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seem willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe you'll help me? Take your turn. Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Okay, so wolf cub's coming in. Play squirrel. Sacrifice for a cat. Here we go. And a thick call there. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Snapper has a lot of health, but no real attack power. I'll play a squirrel. And I'll call it. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ha! My bat flew right over your stoat. Another wolf. Honestly, I think I pretty much got this in the bag. One damage kills that, 3 damage takes him. The wolf breaks the boulder, and then I'll be able to defend. No, now I'll be able to counter with my wolf on the next turn. Play the squirrel. Play the wolf. That will kill it instantly and give me... I could use the pliers. Oh, no, I don't need to. You prevail and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. The young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive, feeble flying creature. I mean... No, I think I'll go with the sparrow. Sparrow seems powerful. Would have its uses on, like, stumps and stuff. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. Compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. I guess I'll get rid of the sparrow. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. Something that'll get flying. Flying stoat sounds good, because it's literally just going to be a better sparrow. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. He only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Alright, airborne coyote and a bat. With what I have... He only has 1 health. My still can take 1 hit from him. He has 2 damage though. Yeah. Both of these are thematically the same. Back on the board. And I could use my river now. It wouldn't even work for defense. They'll both fly over. Alright. power of flight. I just realized I made myself a problem. Oh no. I'm probably dead for this. Can't take that much damage. If I take 2 points of damage, it's game over. No, wait. The scale is at 2 more. So it's at the 3 mark right now. I could take 1 point of damage. Exactly. If my stoat kills the coyote, that will deal 2 damage. But if my wolf... I can't put down the wolf without destroying the stoat. I think I kinda do. No. Oh, squirrel. So my stoat will deal 1 damage, which will set me back to 2. My wolf will destroy that. And my stoat will fly over. And then I'll be at 4, which is dangerous, but I'll be safe. I think. I need the river snapper out to tank something. Alright, now I should be doing 5 damage, which will completely offset what's existing. Alright. You're 4 damage away from winning. They'll both attack, they'll get off 3 points. Really don't have anything left, so I will... If I sacrifice my stoat, I could soak up some damage. Wow, seriously? Okay, but still, that will take out both the cards, put me 3 ahead, and then I should be able to completely wipe the floor with them for the last bit. Okay, and that should be more than game. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Bump, bump, bump. The monster's grisly. Its form speaks enough of its efficacy. The conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. The reviled skunk, its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. This would basically just make it a tank. A really, really crappy tank. Still, if I get an overflow of creatures, the grizzly could be useful. That's the sacrifice thing. I haven't seen what this does yet. Alright. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces sunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. The cat's gonna be on the board pretty consistently, so having him do some form of damage is probably for the best. But the tanky river snapper sounds nice. Yeah, you know what, I'll go with a more powerful river snapper. Warmed by the Fire warmed a poor river snapper, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached towards it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled your river snapper away from the fire and left. And a fight. A grizzly bear and a sparrow? Seriously? Hell. What am I supposed to do against that? I have no way to counter that. Yeah, the Gram first stopped me from doing anything, so... I have nothing. I'm dead. I guess that could tank one blow. Even if I put down a wolf. Those will deal 5 damage to me on the next turn. I can mitigate it with the pliers. The user will pay to place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Oh, there's more. Okay, Alright, if I use the pliers, that'll set me to 6 lives. And I could use the wolf on the next one. The wolf will be stomped immediately, though. No, I'm just dead. Really, I'm just dead, aren't I? There's no point in even trying. I'm just dead. Yeah, I had no chance to begin with. Yeah, there's no way to beat this. Okay. Yeah, that was cheating. Use this as a learning opportunity. It may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. You cheated. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Fire or bag? I'm light on items, so... The ornery porcupine. Sharp quills await those who dare attack it. A stalwart snapper. A near impenetrable defense. The grizzly bear. I don't really have enough sacrifice power to fuel the grizzly bear, and... the porcupine's just kind of bad. I'll go with the snapper again. Their attack isn't high, but they have a lot of tanking power. For a turn. A powerful item. Use this and I'll skip my next turn. Oh, if only I had that earlier. I'll take that. Oh, another one? Flight for a turn. On the grizzly bear that could be useful, but... a squirrel is really, really powerful. I'll go with the squirrel. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items, you carried on. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hauled figure stood in your path. Yeehaw! 'Twas the prospector. prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's key. Mule's key. Okay. Got the squirrel and cat combo again. Cool. Just to avoid that damage. Stoat can fly, but I don't think that'll help here. It'll help mitigate damage, but that's it. I don't want to just mitigate damage. Could use the squirrel and bust out the snapper. In fact, I don't think I'd do that. Just to have some tanking power. Crap. I have no way to get rid of that cat other than letting it die. Alright. That's mod, are you sure? 100%. Sorry. But yeah. If I'm going to lose my cat, then I have to do something about it. He grows on the next turn, so using a squirrel shield might not be a bad. Oh. Could also use the hourglass, which will stop that from being played. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll pass my next turn. I'm obligated to pass. River Snapper. Even if I squirreled down, it wouldn't really help. But it would get rid of that wolf cub. I think this is over anyway, though. Oh, nice. Dagnabbit, my mule! I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards! Gold! I've struck gold! I have literally nothing to fight with. The sparrow will die in one shot if I use it. No, it'll be able to kill. No, it goes over. Crap. Oh. Crap. Well, I can mitigate a little bit of the damage, but I can't actually take it down. I guess I'll just mitigate damage with the squirrel for now. Get him! Alright, the wolf does more damage, so I'd rather have the wolf taken out. Throw down the wolf, he'll wipe out the other wolf. Not much else I can do. Play. The sparrow would be killed by it instantly. And it would only do a little bit of extra damage. Sorry about the noise. So, yeah, call it. But it would work really, really well. No, it'll be killed instantly if I do that. basically just wasted that. Okay. I'll call it. Okay. Barely did that, but I did it. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Oh cool, I get a life back. As a reward, you will be granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. Urayuli. Urayuli? Yeah. The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. I mean... Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? I mean, another infinite sacrifice card sounds useful. But being able to deploy an extra card just off the bat? But why is it a rare card? Is it just because it has one attack as a no drop? I mean, I don't have enough for that, so child 13 then. The sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Free card, cool. Adder. The inviolable beehived. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. Or another herb snapper. I've been having a really hard time getting sacrifices in. So something that just gives me a bee, I mean, that sounds kind of cool. Alright, last time there was that really, really stupid battle, but I'm low on stuff. I don't want to do another stupid battle, I'll just go to the fire. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There is room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance its power, another said. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. No way. So it's an attack boost. I've already given him an attack boost, and I haven't been able to get him out, so maybe child 13 with an attack boost? I mean, I don't want to just put it on the cat, because the cat's pretty useless. Other than, you know, the eternal sacrifice thing, but I guess they're... I don't know. There's got to be something special about the card, so... The power of child 13 was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, he withdrew. Alright. Not a bad top deck. A bullfrog, flank defense. Okay. One attack power. I want to get child 13 out, so I'll put that down. And at least I get some damage, so. Oh, come on. I can get the wolf out and destroy that bullfrog. Child 13 will be gone if I do that, though. I mean, Child 13's gone either way, so... Is that the strong? No, that's not the stronger river snapper. Alright, well. Oh, wait, what happened with that? Okay, the card was flying. Okay, I didn't catch that. Alright, huh. I'm sorry, does that stump have a damage point? What do I do? It's gonna be 3 damage, and then my wolf's gonna be dead. 1, 2, 3. No, 3 damage wins the game anyway, so. And a trap. Great. A trap. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were distracted quickly by his wares. It's a heavy-ass beard. Curdle, look at my pelts. Me pelt. The trapper dealt in teeth, the type collected from battle. They are gained by dealing damage greater than what is needed to win a match. Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality? How many teeth? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teeth. So, is that right? Yeah. Yeah, 10 teeth. So I can get a gold pelt. That just sounds good. You're leaving already? Please, consider me pelts. You'll need more teeth for that one. Well, I don't have any more. Why just stop me? Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of his pelts. They appeared to be useless in a fight, but he did mention that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Alright, my pack is really light, so I'm going with the pack. The squirrel in the bottle's always been useful. I'll take another squirrel in the bottle. A fight. Kind of a shitty top deck. 2 kingfishers and a waterborne. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner directly. No. Wait, so this thing... How am I supposed to kill that then? Well, I guess I don't have to. It's only 1 damage. Coyote's more of a problem. Either way, that's gonna be annoying. Squirrel. And it's gonna fly over the cat, right? Yeah, because it's also flying. Airborne. A card bearing this sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if there's a creature opposing it. Okay. And this is the lamer one. Great. But I could get them both out if I use both my squirrels. I don't need to use both of them though. No, I'll just use 1 squirrel. And summon up the wolf. Since they won't attack the wolf anyway, it doesn't matter. If I get a squirrel, I can pull out the river snapper, so I'm gonna do just that. And the river snapper should be able to tank that out. I really don't have a choice other than to just... Yeah, I'll just draw a squirrel and end my turn. Maybe I'll do something useful? No, river snap. No, I could pull out a river snapper. It won't do much, but hey. Actually, I think that's game. Cool. And a card. The elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. Oh, so that's the waterborne thing. The skunk again. The fervid mantis. Its prime claws strike both to the left and right. That'd be really, really cool for getting around targets, but this card's basically immortal. But it's not that good. That sounds good. Just being able to attack indirectly. I don't want to do another totem battle, so... being able to strike left and right on a stronger card sounds amazing right now, so... a snapper with the snapper getting that would be awesome. But Child 13 took off to fly for a minute there, so... I don't know. Flying with that mantis thing sounds cool. Yeah, I'll put it on Child 13. Normal battle, yay! And there's nothing on the field. There's a way out for both of us. There's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. A coyote and 2 kingfishers again? Damn. Alright, well, I can scroll down and then a stoat. And that should mitigate a little bit of damage. I can't really do much other than that. That sparrow's gonna be a pain in my ass, though. I have to do something. I'm gonna have to use that squirrel. Beehive. Deals 2 damage. Deals 1 damage, but it goes over. That'll at least block a bit of the damage. So he'll do 1, 1, 1, 0, and then I get a B. Okay. So overall damage is going to be 2, which is gonna kill me. Puts a weight on the scale. Alright. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. I wish I didn't. I didn't know that's gonna happen. Shit. Okay, I guess I'll survive, at the very least. Okay, so I could use the bee. Take out the coyote. And I'll have to put up with the river water. River otter afterwards. Okay, yeah. I can live with that. The bee actually does some damage. It's a flying card too. So if I could... I'd rather have the wolf. Okay, of damage, and no. I will deal 1 point of damage and take 3. So it's game over. Crap. Well, it's too late to... Well, I could sacrifice the wolf, but that would be worse. Because the wolf is going to mitigate 2 damage, which would otherwise be 5, so I could sacrifice 1 to mitigate 1, and that wouldn't make sense. I think that's game. Yeah. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the cart behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. I'm losing anyway, I don't care. Oh, well, at least they relit the candle before. What's this? You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the traitor that the trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer you. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. The dam is divided as 0 power 2 health. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil, and the way creatures in the way will be pushed the same direction, so it shifts them aside. A card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit is defined as... Alright. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll...
Yeah, everybody's gonna turn around and go downstairs and get hamburger, but I'll do that after they leave so that I can get in there.
Okay. And hot dogs, right? Okay. Alright, so... I mean... It just gives you a rabbit, which means it returns your... points. And I'm guessing the dam can't be sacrificed, but it would make a really good defensive option. It costs 2 blood though. Damn. The Warren, I feel, is a better defensive play. Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent. Oh, cool. You get a rare card? Strange larva. A card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. Pack rat. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as you have less than 3 items. That sounds really, really useful. And the Gek has no ability, apparently. Having another child 13 sounds good, but they also clog up the board, so... I mean, if I play that in an against an empty space, that could be useful. Alright. These belts are most excellent. My thanks. Okay, I have no items, so I'm probably best going with the bag. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. I mean, destroying a card is useful. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. That's just a better... No, it costs 1 blood to play. Yeah, that's fine, I'll take it. Sure. It gives me more options from the get-go. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. He looks like a fit. Okay. I'm the angler. Go fish. So I say normally I get the stoat at the beginning of a boss fight. Got him last time. He explained stuff. He didn't say anything this time. Kingfisher. Play a grizzly off the bat. Hey, grizzly off the bat sounds good. So, squirrel into goat into grizzly, and the kingfisher will ignore me anyway. So. He's gonna take my... Oh, if he takes my grizzly, I'm screwed. I can play the strange larva. One of the... Well, no, I can play the strange larva against this one. It won't attack it. So... fresher fish. As you choose. Oh, he's... Oh. No point in sacrificing it. Alright, I'll call it there. Too fast, too soon. Those are all flying grizzly bears. What am I supposed to do here? Black goats, cut up that one. I don't think there's anything I can actually do here. What am I supposed to do against that? Yeah, they're just gonna destroy everything in one go. He'll do 4 damage. He'll do 0. Then he'll come down and do another 4. I'm dead, yeah. There's no way to... What are you supposed to do? Mighty Elite. Conquering the sigil with block opposing creature. This airborne sigil. Go fish. Did the game seriously just cheat twice? I think the game just cheated twice. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. It's bullshit is what it is. Though you may think of it that way, it's bullshit. Before you expire, I ask a favor. I would like a memento. Why would you... Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work to amend that. I want this to be a perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from a mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Choose a card to draw the cost from. I guess 1. Cost of 1 blood from the child 13. that's an easy pick. I mean, the wolves are better than the beehive. 3 power and 2 health from the wolf. Now to the card which we will extract the sigils from. Making it immortal sounds okay. But it growing stronger sounds better. The sigil of fledgling from the strange larva. This is bullshit. Alright, maybe that's too far, but... Bull. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. This is bullshit. Just checking to see if my stream's still working properly. Yep. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful possum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. From the death of the creature, you gained a bone. You will not lose it until it is spent or the battle ends. Okay, I can't really do anything else, so... No, this is basically a tutorial. I was asleep again. Okay, so those are the 3 bones, so I should be able to go. Can't really play it. About your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. It's besides the safe. Let us continue. Cards. The meager coyote. But what did you expect for 4 bones? The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature, once you're past its monstrous fangs. The unkillable cockroach, it returns to your hand after dying. I mean, that sounds nifty. You know, you're free to get up again. To keep your blood flowing. Some bone tokens for rainy night. I mean, I have a squirrel, so I guess I'll take the bone tokens. Two coyotes, each one deals 2. I'll be dead as hell if I just... Alright, so I'll bullfrog there. Out of the way, so that at least he survives around. Go down 3. I guess, squirrel, and I'll block some damage. And I'll take 1 point of damage at the end of this. no, I'll be dead at the end of this. Shit. No, I'll take 1. Because that'll hit, deal 2 damage, which will put me down to 4 against me. Draw a card first. Squirrel for blocking. Possum can take that out. Squirrel blocks that. They deal 0 damage and I deal 1 back. Or you may finish this match the slow way. Well, let's see. I'm doing 2 at a time, which means I wouldn't actually... Oh, let's see. It'll always be there. Okay, I can ring from this position. I have 4 bone tokens, so I can actually play the cockroach. So, if I play the cockroach here, then I'll overkill by 1 point. Better than nothing. If you desired, you may stand now. It will allow me time to plan. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. That's just dark. That's the book. There was a piece of paper over this before. 273?
Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is a stoat around? The stunted wolf. This madness must end.
Put that away. And a key. Only thing that looks like a key. Wait, it went to... Well, 1 attacked, so... Okay, so that should be 5, right? Okay, cool. I'd forgotten I put that there. Very well. I may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you 1 ever so often. A skink. This one's different, so 0. So 2 counters that, 2 counters that, and completely blocked by that. So I'm trying to get exactly 5, I think. Okay, still 0. So if I move that up, it should be 3. No. Okay, so they're attacking back. Oh, okay, so there are little guards on it. So this one's locked in place. This one can move, but that one's locked in place. So that one deals 1. This one has to get killed, so that's going to be 0. So that should be 5. 2. 1, 0, 4, 5. How come I'm only... This is only the last couple to damage. Do the ones back there also count, or... Guess not. So that did do extra damage. So it does do damage. So this, no, hold on. So yeah, so it does do extra damage from pulling that back. Just 3, pulling that down maybe? So it'll be 1 plus 0 plus 3 plus 1, so that should be... How is it still 2? Alright, that makes about the same amount of sense. And if that makes no sense at all. Okay. A 1, a 1, a 1, so 2? 3. So they're not attacking back. It only did 2 that time. Why did it do more damage when it's not actually... I guess I'm taking the damage back? Does 2 more damage. That just makes sense, I guess. No, it does 1 more damage. Now I'm... No, that makes no sense. So there should be 1. 0. These should cancel each other out. 1, 1. So it should be 3? It's 2. Why is it 2? Does it count them as direct forms of attack? Or no? It says, oh, there's a lizard tail on it. What does that mean, though? The book. Trinket, steel trap, amorphous. I'm looking for the little taily thing. Ambidextrous, boons. I don't know what boons are. Hoarder, burrower. Okay. Loose tail. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Okay. So, this thing immediately moves to the right. So it just blocks more damage. But if something's stopping them from moving to the right, since none of them can actually move because of their stance, oh. Still says 1, so this one's actually hitting. So this should make it 0, right? Okay, so now I'm getting it. This has flying defense and this has flight. So this is going to block it and it'll still be 0. Okay. So this one I can't do anything really about. That one I can move back. Oh. And then the 3. So the tail will be created. So this will block damage entirely. And then that one will get its damage blocked. But this one won't be able to move. Yeah, so it's still going to be 0 damage. So it's 1 going outward, 1 coming in, so that's 0. 3 and 1. So that's 4. So I'm still short. But if I use this, then it moves over and it blocks 2. So I need to make sure that doesn't get moved over. Oh. Wait a minute, no. Oh, that's cool. But... oh, I closed it back up. So it's 1. Oh, did they not get a turn? So this is 5. Okay. So it's just on my turn. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. Challengers? Challengers. Okay, so... and these are the ants that I don't know how they work. Book. Worthy sacrifice, 3 blood instead of 1. Repulse if a creature attacks. Creature would attack this. A card bearing the sigil, it does not. Huh. Many lives, airborne, guardian, ant spawner. What an ant card bearing this is created. But what does the ant do? You said ant spawner, but not ant. Alright. Ants. The value represented with this sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. Okay. So this would be a total of 4 damage apiece. So all of them hitting would hit 16. So that's a block, block, block. Huh. So if I move that back... oh, this one's locked. Okay, so if I move this one... Alright, so there's 2, so that'd be... just 2, right. That would die, move, and that would block. Ugh. It goes from left to right, so that one won't create one, but this one will. But this one's flying, so it goes over. So this is a block, a block. So in other words, this is no, this is to adjust damage, right? So each of these is doing 3 damage. So that's 9 damage. So that one gets blocked, that one gets blocked. And then moves over, this one's flying, so that should be 3. So that's a total of 5. Yep. Curious. Okay, a random wolf. That's the bifurcation. That hits 2 things. So that'll hit left and right. And that one will hit left and right. And that one will hit left and right. And this one... oh, I keep hitting the escape key instead of... is it the quills? I think I saw that in the quills. Sharp quills, yeah. So when struck, they take 1 point of damage. So this one does 1 damage. This does 1 damage, and this one doesn't take it. This one would do 1 damage, and then it would kill it. So that will do effectively 0 damage. Do 1 damage, and then be ineffective. So it'd be 1, 1, 2, 0, and then 3. So that should be 5. No. What'd I miss? That one's getting attacked, so that one's going to move. Okay. So if I pull this one up, push that one back. So instead that'll be 1 point out, 2, 0, so that's 2, 3, 0, so that's going to be 1 point, 2, 3, none, 4? That'll kill it. That's not a bad thing. So that's 1, 1, 0. Okay, that should be 5. Nope. Where did I miss? One, 2, 3. Death. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. None. No, it'd be 1, 2, 3. No. It drops the tail and moves to the right. So 2. So 1, 2, 3. Nothing. But would that kill it? Yeah, I think that would kill it, so that should be 5. That's 3. Damn. Can't move that one either. So that's always gonna hit the gecko. Oh, okay. That's not a bad idea. So that'll nullify it. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there we go. A squirrel head. Without having met her, this wood carving is useless. In time you will understand its power. Okay, and that's everything, right? Yeah. Okay, take you. Probably has to do with the card. Looks like a squid. Was that a fly? That is a squirrel with a knife. Squirrel in a beehive. 6, 7, 2. 7, 2, 3. Seven, 2, 3. Maybe it's a different position. Try 7, 2, 3. Alright, 7, 2, 3. I think we already tried 7, 2, 3. Sorry, 7, 2, 3, 2, 3, 7. We tried 7, 2, 3. 2, 7, 3. So 7, 2, 3. 2, 7, 3. 3. That was already on 3. 2, 7. Nope, that wasn't it. Well, let's try both. So let's try the seconds on 7. 2. Okay. So seconds on 7 is not right. So we'll try minutes on 7. No. Okay. Oops. No. Alright, and last is hours on 7. Nope. Okay. Alright, well, you take it easy then. And she's off at 2 today, right? Or 2:30? Alright. Well, he said he was going to take Sundays off, but it's Monday, so... I don't know. No, he's been here. Well, no. I don't know if I've seen him today, but... I didn't notice. Wolf cub, mole, the omnipresent mole that burrows and emerges to block any landborn attacker. And bull, hey, it's me. Honestly, Bull's really powerful and he gets stronger over time, so yeah. It's me. I have a full pack. What happens if I have a full pack and I go to the pack anyway? Let's find out. You can't take more than 3 items, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. Oh, really? I got a card? Thank you. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Cool. So you do get something. Got a boulder.
You again? Indeed. Our friend here freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it.
Wait, what? When?
The hell?
Friend, gotta be.
I'm gonna call him a friend, but I suppose
We are deep in this time. I can play him against the Wolf Club and we block it. Oh, it's fine. awesome here. Cool, that's game. I could get another pack rat. That sounds cool. Oh, I didn't mean to get up, sorry. And I don't really have anything that powerful that I want to power up, so... Well, I might get it, who knows. A nascent raven. It has no less conniving in its incubation. Porcupine, the proud wolf, a vicious contender. I start with a wolf, but they're good cards. I don't know, being able to kill a lighter enemy in one shot sounds useful. I'll go with that. The pack raps were fun last time I had them. If I can get another cat, that'd be cool for them. Alright. Your pack was full, but a small critter approached. Oh cool, it really does give you a pack rat every time. Neat. The prudent rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Worker and porcupine. They have 1 health, so... Both of these things would get 1 shot. I'll use a squirrel. Caged wolf. Just to provide some defense. And I think we'll call it. Shit, okay. But now I can do away with them, so I'd rather have the thorns out on the field immediately. And call it. Shit, okay. So I can get rid of the wolf cub now. The coyote will deal me 2 damage, and then I'll deal 1 back, which will put me at a close game, but I'll survive. So, alright. What was that? That's cool. Okay, so cage itself breaks, and then I get the wolf. Alright, cool. I'll use a squirrel to block him. That'll be 1-1, and then we'll start. Cool. Looks like I'm going to stay on the defense if I keep doing this, though. Let's see, so that's going to be 5 damage, and I'll have an overkill of 3 on the next round. Skink only deals 1 damage, though. So let's see, so that's going to be 6 damage across the board, so I'll overkill by 4. Cool. The apothesized goat, the truest offering. Sacrificing it grants 3 blood. The nascent fawn, it grows quickly into an elk. And a possum. I'll take the goat. The goat will be useful if I ever get a grizzly. Being able to put the pack rack sigil onto something else sounds like a good idea, so I'm gonna do that. Sacrifice a pack rat to... Honestly, the stoat's not a bad idea, so... yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Why did I give him a Boston accent there? Anyway. Minor again. My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you'll either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. Oh. The incessant clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. 'Twas the prospector. Hee-haw. Or hee-haw. The prospector boss.
Again.
I was trying to figure out what it does. I want to put a card bearing this digital die as 4 bones are rewarded instead of 1. Okay. So I could sacrifice him to get out the... Yeah, it's a 0 drop, so I could sacrifice him, get the stoat out. What else do I got? I got the cockroach, so when I do that I can sacrifice for the cockroach. The cockroach will go back to my hand after blocking that. Or I can sacrifice it all for a pack rat. Alright, and that's my whole hand, so... I went with the next blow, which isn't exactly how I wanted things to go. But there's not much I can do about it, so I already drew red. Serves no purpose at the moment. We're still at even. The beaver is intrinsically useless right now. Oh, I dropped a card yet. My mistake. porcupine and we'll kill the bloodhound. Telling snakes kill each other. Just me, or is it getting noisier in game? Alright. I have a lot of options, so I'll draw. Play the opossum to sacrifice it to the cat. I don't need to sacrifice it to the cat. I'm best off just, how many bones do I got, actually? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'll end things on my next turn anyway, so... maximum overkill. 2 is my maximum overkill. Let me relight your candles. Very well. You may choose a rare card. A largely unimpressive specimen. The Eternal Serpent. Death strengthens it forever. I mean, it strengthens it? Like it keeps getting stronger? I guess I'll go with Ouroboros. After the harrowing encounter with the Prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Let me see. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. Okay, guess just moving on. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke. Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours, in a raspy voice. The creature will be drawn from your deck. You will then decide to select 3 creatures. It spoke again, but first you will choose a trial. Trial of bones. The cards drawn must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. I have a possum and a cockroach. Trial of power. The cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. Trial of wisdom. The cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. 3 sigils? I'll go with the power trial. If I at least get 1 wolf and anything with a 1, I'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, all done. 3 from the wolf, 1 from the porcupine, and 1 from the stoat. You have passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was... Huh. Ooh. Touch of death. When a card bearing this sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. I mean, this basically just makes it... Yeah, it goes underwater and then it's untouchable. This will make it so it just dies. And this can power up and move around. I'll go with the elk fawn. The inhabited elk fawn joined your menagerie. An X. These both lead to a totem fight. I haven't seen what the X does. Okay, I'll go with the X. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would Oh. I mean, the goat is like the most sacrificey creature of them all. But at the same time, I don't want to just throw away one of them. Do I have any duplicates? I mean, it hasn't done me much good. But then again, neither is the bullfrog. The bullfrogs, yeah, I'll sacrifice the bullfrog. You carelessly slaughtered the bullfrog. However, the Bone Lord was pleased with your sacrifice. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with one extra bone. You shook off the viscera of the poor bullfrog and carried onwards. Cool, I guess. A bee that flies, and a bullfrog that blocks flying attacks. But it could survive attack from it, and attack it on its next run, which would kill it. And that bee will just be a minor nuisance. Okay, I guess I'll porcupine here. Get a black goat, and that'll let me get the wolf I wanted. An ant is created in your hand. Okay. Take care of a problem now. Power in numbers, the Ant's creed. I'll call it that. No damage, but none for them either. I'll need a squirrel to play something. Okay, and that should be overkill by 2 points. And the way it goes forward, we have the campfire and the pack next. The meddlesome bat, a minor terror. Yeah, but it's an easy to deploy flying creature. At the same time, he can attack things to the sides without much repercussion. Rather have the bat. I have the pack rats backing me up, so it won't help much. So I'll go to the fire. Power up. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight. Though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its power, said one. it's not gonna do anything blatantly. I'll go with powering up the bat. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your bat. Stump, kingfishers. Okay, at least this has flying defense, so it'll block it. They're flying and swimming, so I have no actual way to defeat that. They won't be able to take the blow, though. Fun has touch of death, but what are we sitting at? 2? So that'll do 4. I could use the pliers to give myself an extra point, but it's a really good defensive option later on too. You know what, I'll hold off. Free cards. The tragic Rat King. When their tangled bodies become corpses, you will gain 4 bones. Reginald with touch of death. I do have a lot of options to get bones. And something that just one-shots enemies sounds nice. My pack is not full. You know, I got some cool stuff. I'll see if I can do some sacrifices and power things up. Or that with touch of death would be pointless. There's no really good one-drops. Giving Deathless to the goat sounds actually really spicy. No, Deathless to the goat, that way I can consistently get better sacrifices off of squirrels. Squirrel, porcupine, skink, Reginald. Skink drops its tail. Alright, I think I'll call it there. bones, and he has touch of death, so he can get rid of the coyote. And I can pull out the porcupine as well. And I'll slowly be able to chip away at that, so... Alright. Pack rat won't let me a new item. He could also destroy that sparrow in one turn. Saves me some heartache. Basically be like combining these two things. Now return 4. Oh, I could have avoided it. Well, it's fine. Man. Reginald's not doing all that much here, so it's best to get another item. They return 3. They're gonna be returning 4 soon. There's Bull. Play the squirrel and that's game. No, I'm pretty sure this is a game no matter what, so no point in playing it. Alrighty. New card. Nothing fancy this time. The beehive was pretty cool. Oh, I didn't check that little portraity thingy. It's a squirrel in a beehive. I forgot this is only my second run through. Okay, the fire. Warm a creature by the fire. Enhance its power, said a hungry survivor. It's the actual power booster, so... I mean, the beehive being able to strike back could be good, but also entirely worthless. I don't have really tanky cards this time. I'm fighting the fisherman this time, right? Yeah. I'm gonna end up with a lot of bones, so... Warmed by the fire warmed the weary bat and enhanced its power. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your bat in tow, you retreated into the woods. I've yet to draw that thing. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn, your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. Go fish. The kingfisher is annoying as hell. The fawn has touch of death, but that's not really gonna help. And I think I'll call it. Stale fish. Juice. Okay. This kind of bites. I'm gonna lose this squirrel, but I can stop him from getting a kingfisher on the board. I know. Go fish. This seems to actually be a fairly viable strategy. Okay, yeah, just keep dragging your cards off the field. All stale. Choose. New fish. Take new fish. Easy. Take fish. Go fish. And that should wrap this up. Go fish. Complicates things. The beehive gets struck and sends out shit all over the place. At the end of the owner's turn, the card pays. Direction described in the sigil. trust bait. If something is called bait, don't trust it. At least he didn't cheat this time. I have no words for this freak of nature. I mean, what the hell? Turn moves direction. Touch of death when a card bearing this. I guess I'll try the long elk. It looks interesting, at least. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me think. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcomed, into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You have ascended to the snow line. I mean, this is a potentially free card, and I really don't want to have to put up with that, but I got a lot of teeth, and I want to trade them, so... I'll go with the trial power. Phew. 0 from the go, 4 from the bat, 1 from the stoat. Passed. Bees. Blank represented by this to the... Does it gain power every time the bell rings? A Deathless Raven sounds cool, but... Touch of Death means that it will instantly kill any card that doesn't kill it, so I'm all for it. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, one said. Perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its power, said another. The long elk already has Touch of Death, so I don't think that's necessary. Deathless good. I realize I can infinite loop the goat for bones. Huh. Okay. Power boost, power boost, power boost. I've been really liking the idea of the bat getting a power boost, but it hasn't actually served me all that well, so... I'll go with the beehive. The power of the beehive was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. You're gonna eat a beehive? A whole beehive. Man, this is one of those totem battles, isn't it? I have nothing. Oh, hell. Pliers and bones. I could use the bones. Get Reginald out. Have him one-shot the Raven Egg. On his next turn. damage is 4. Outgoing damage is 1. If I sacrifice Reginald for the Ouroboros, I will screw myself over. If I sacrifice him for the Stoat, I could get an item that'll get me out of this. Only doing 1 damage out. So 3 damage back. I sacrificed the worker ant. No, I sacrificed the stove for the worker ant. And that does 2 damage outgoing with only 3 damage incoming. So I should live. No! I mixed up the sigils. Alright. Trapper, at least. I have the most exquisite pelts. First one's free. I have a lot. So let's see. Then I have 7 left. Much appreciated. Card sacrifice. Good, let's get rid of some of this crap. Don't imagine they'd like the pelts. Of the Bone Lord. Y'all did me dirty. Ugh. I could put down the possum and do a little bit of damage. That Raven Neck has to go. Give me some good. Seriously. It's better than the alternative. I'll deal 2 damage and have 1 damage coming inward, which will put me out of 1. No, that's gonna pop up and block. So I'm gonna have 4 damage coming in and only 1 damage going out. That'll be a 3 and that'd be game. No! I got a really bad draw at this turn. That was a bad draw. To be fair, I didn't do that great on my part either. God, this would be embarrassing if the mic was off this whole time. Okay, now it's on. I got no strong cards. Where did I put that camera of mine? choose the cost from. Cost of 1 blood from the worker and another. This time we'll use its power and health. 3 power and 2 health from the wolf. Choose a card to extract the sigils. Goat. Sigil of worthy sacrifice and sigil of unkillable from the black goat. That ain't never freaking true. I'm still not happy about losing that one. That was a bad draw. Bad draw. There we go. That sounds dirty. There we are. Say cheese. No. I had such high hopes for that last one. Why do I bother trying to teach you? You will learn as we go, or you will die. A gift from the angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if he were to fall to the prospector before he was given the chance. Your hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others as along a path. Use it wisely. It seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. No, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on a tribe that you prefer. The pernicious vulture, a tyrant of the skies. A randomly chosen bird card. Did you wish for something else? Sunflower seed. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings and gestured at them briskly. Choose. The Deathless. Do I have Deathless squirrels? The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The unkillable sigil will now be marked on all of your squirrel creatures. Oh, okay. So I have a team of unkillable squirrels. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory. In the flash. Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Your face is very blocky now. Swimming, pronged attacks, and moving. Okay. I think that's the best move here. It'll block both of his attacks and then he'll move. game. No, you are not. I didn't see what he said. I'm assuming it's not good. I should have held out. Another turkey vulture. Cool. Pricey, but I can live with pricey. The bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gently shaking hands, she placed her offerings before you. Well, flying squirrels will do nothing. But deathless flyers? I think I'll stick with the deathless squirrels, because that worked out really, really well. Collected her pieces and shuffled off into the forest. Darkness. Shuffled off into the darkness. I'd rather do some serious damage here. Coyotes. Okay. You'll take a little damage, but you won't die.
Death again.
And this would probably wrap up the game. I should have held out. I think it's too late for that, though. Yeah, too late. No overkill damage. Should have been more patient. I have nothing for him. It's just gonna give me one pellet and walk away. I bought nothing. Why are you thanking me? Reminds me, I have to. Squirrel and Rattler. All this will give us the airborne Silchel. I'm not a big fan of the bullfrog. If you say so, all you.
Fine choice.
Flying defense wolves. Just for some extra bombs. The We shall not, friend. I don't recall making that one. The sadistic pronghorn. Woe be to those who meet the ends of its antlers. I think I'd rather go with this one again. Because it's kind of like a dynamo. Oh, +2 health. In the warmth of the campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health, one said. Making this thing tanky is for the best. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Spotting a few survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your bell tentacle. Okay, it is a bell tentacle. A chill mist closed in around you. You were not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. Stand the way, me gold. Be darned. Greetings. Here's the box. Just pop them, yo. Gotcha. There's gold in them cards. Gold. I struck gold. Motherfucker. Get him. Wow, you only give me shit. Go for the defense and call it. I'll be able to take one of those blows before knocking off. So. Will be an overkill of 4. And I think I'll just call the game there. So it's not based on how many times it's rung, it's based on how many turns have passed since it was placed. Or since the game began. Alright. Oh, it kept its... Neat. I don't know what the deal with the geg is. The Ouroboros still had some interesting clades before, so I'll go with the Ouroboros again. Free of the prospector's unhinged gates, you look ahead. Oh, yes, I know. Although, as the air grew humid, your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dank smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You had reached the wetlands. I forgot all about that wolf thing. Which I'm assuming... Yeah, that makes sense. You have finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel. Though you may wish you hadn't. Special dagger and teeth. Teeth. Like, there has to be something with that smoke. It keeps getting sucked in there. Squirrel and a rattler. I'm feeling confident enough. Trial of Wisdom, which is the sigils, Trial of Bones, Trial of Health. If I get even one vulture, I'm set. Yes! A stronger martyr, a bifurcating sparrow, or an infinite sacrifice raven. Being able to put that in a place that it can't take damage and then having it still be able to dish out twice as much as usual. Then again, it's flying. It's basically a double flying. I'll take the double flying. I have a full pack, so I should be getting all full, but a pack rat, always useful. Thank you, Mr. Rat. Those pack rats are awesome. Eternal squirrel! He's got flying defense too, so he'll be able to at least block the blows. Nothing beyond that though. normally pretty cheap, so I'll probably go with insects, but I'm gonna keep the squirrels. Deathless squirrels are just too overpowered. You hunched down to place her offerings in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. Smelly ants. Smelly insects in general. This is gonna be a problem. Place a weight on the scales. Did I just instantly win? I just get a free replacement? Oh, that's glowy? Okay, I'll take the cool glowy eye. Find salvation in cuckoo clock. Take the film roll before he sees it. Now, what are you doing over there? Turn to face me. What are you up to over there? Squirrel and Rattler. Wonder if there's anything in the book. I forget what that is. It's a card in a box, mushrooms. Is there a way to actually look at my cards? Hold on. there's no section for controls. Alright, mushrooms? I don't know what those cards do. I have to try. Oh, it's the trader. Show me some exquisite pelts. Hair pelts. For the number of cards drawn? Card counter. It looks like cards drawn. Orbs Eater. If a creature you own perishes in combat, a card bearing the sigil in your hand will automatically be played in its place. Bell. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit is defined as 0 power, 1 health. It's basically just a defense wall. If it can, you have my gratitude. Mushrooms. You find yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through a thick cloud of spores. We are the mycologists, yes. Yes. And we are performing experiments far from... We are not welcome elsewhere. We will experiment on your flock, yes. We will need 2 of the same creatures. 1 for each of us. Oh dear, you don't. You have no duplicate cards. Take one of ours. We will use it next time. I mean, sure. And a totem fight. I ought to thank you. How has it been? It has been quite bad. What the hell? I'm trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that. And I have a course and a boy to reset once more. Go on. Our player friend here, they already hold the key. Thorny Rattler and Thorny Skink. Here we are. Fine. Skink does 1 damage, Rattler does 3. I've rung the bell only once, so it won't be much good. Alright, call it. Stunted wolf. The industrious beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it.
What?
Squirrel. Rattler. Squirrel to the right. No, squirrel to the left, rattler to the right. Let's hope we actually get it. You beheld an immense man slouched beside a mucky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back into the pond, where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed back into the man's hulking mouth. You being fresh fish, easy choose. Creature perishes by combat, and has to specifically be by combat, which makes things difficult. One, two, three, four, five cards. Heard something go off. Cool. And that should also wrap up the game completely. Well, not completely, but that should wrap it up. Go fish. We need squirrels for the defensive line. Go fish. Call game. You will not perish quite yet. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Canine, hooved, reptilian, feathered, insectoid. The amalgam is all. Is he also squirrel? I can't tell. I think I'd rather go with pack rats, because the more pack rats I have, the more I compile that all together. Moving past the pond, you took a deep breath of fresh air and continued on. We will need another map. The relief of fresh air quickly gave way to the bone-shaking chill. You guessed at the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You had climbed into the snow line. that from the oil painting. You must not like the cards that I deal you. Fine. I'll take the challenge. Trial of wisdom, trial of health, trial of blood. I don't have a lot of high blood cost cards. I've gotten quite a few sigils. I might fail this one. I don't have any really bulky. Most of my cards aren't that bulky. Say their average health is 2. I'll go with health. Let the trial of health begin. Okay. Sweet. The trial was passed. Thorny cockroach. It doesn't die and does recoil damage. Flying beehive. That's entirely useless. Stinky skunk. Or swimming skunk. Basically disable a card, but that just takes up a space. I'll go with the cockroach. Basically, it functions as a wall, and it's free. I'll take a free wall. Oh no, you can't use that. Failure to the user, nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. You can't use that right now. Okay, the trapper is up ahead, and I have a lot of teeth, so we'll go with the regular fight. I'm serious. You cannot use that. There is no possible use for it. I'll place that back on the shelf over there for now. My advice, avoid it. Alright, we have elk fawns. They're all very annoying. But they can take one hit. Yeah. You can't hurt them, but... I'll be playing a pack rat next turn. So, I'll crack open frozen opossum. Defense. Sparrow. Oh, my phone is dying. Okay, crap. Power saver on. Go back. Okay. My phone is dying, but it's almost time for me to wrap it up, so I'll probably go until the, death of this one and then call it. The sparrow is flying, so it can't really hurt anything. But I can use it for my pack rat. Scissors cuts up a card. I don't need to. Yeah, I'm good. You took the film roll. Is that correct? My plan here is its moment of truth, but you must defeat him first. was a fair use of it. You won't find better pelts within 100 miles. On the house. Gold pelt, and rat pelt. You have me gratitude. A pack or a new totem? Honestly, I think I'm happy with my squirrel, so I'll go with the pack. Black goat. Got the black goat. Hey, 2 black goats. Cool. Well, let me drop wolves as quickly as I want to. Pack rats. Stinky birds. Lovely. Alright, raven egg. Well, otherwise I have nothing, so... That worked out nicely. Trial of power. I don't have too many identical cards, but I have a lot of strong cards. I'll go with the Trial of Power. Easy win. News book. Stronger beaver. Bees. You find yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through the thick cloud of spores. Did you bring us 2 of the same? We would like to experiment. I think all I have are pack rats. And pelts. I don't think fused pelts will do anything. I think this could get messy. Look away. The pack rat. It is now one. So you found the stunted wolf. corpse maggots could make for a decent defensive line. Incredible gold pelts. Oh, hell, what the? When a card bearing the sigil is played, a chime is created in an empty adjacent space. A chime is defined as 0 power, 1 health. Blocked and opposing creatures. In an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space and receive the strike instead. Or a pack rat. Sacrifice thing or destroy a card. I don't really have anything worthwhile, so sacrifice. Marvelous. You may take it to search your hand. No, I meant to play the beehive. Beehive Mole Man could be fun. He pops up, tanks attacks, creates bees. A man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. We meet again. Use me wisely. The might of the moves cannot be halted. That's what I was hoping for.
exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. Let's trade. Powerful cards. I will only accept the finest pelts for them. Trade what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. I would have chosen differently. Basically draw out this battle indefinitely. Corpses are in no short supply. please.
I don't think I even see the trapper anymore, but perhaps one of these will entice you. The filthy feral hog. It becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. Child 13's infinite sacrifices tend to be annoying, and honestly, I'd rather see the Douse. Douse is a really powerful defensive option. With the enigmatic trapper and traitor now bleeding into the snow, you persist. You can see a light in the distance. The end is near. A moment. I don't have any more cards to trade. My pack is full. No cards to trade. Is that like the last minute pelts? I don't think I have any more pelts. I have no more pelts. I have a lot of teeth. Maybe they'll trade in teeth. I don't know. The trader's post was left abandoned. As a sign of respect for the strange woman, you only took what you could afford. Your eyes have fixed themselves on a small cabin. Its warm light a beacon in the oppressive darkness of the night. Surely this cabin marked the end of your travails. Oh shit, my phone's almost dead too. Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented an opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any traveler. If you are able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. Trial of the ring. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. Trial of the swift. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the sprinter sigil. Trial of the winged. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with an airborne sigil. I think I got mostly those. 11 o'clock. Let the trial of the winged begin. 2 out of 3. Bestowed with a card with an airborne sigil. Success. It will grant you one of my most powerful boons. Cards that dramatically alter the game, and you don't even need to draw them. You start with 8 bones. Boon of the Forest, you start a battle with grand furs on all your spaces. Boon of Goat's Blood, you start the battle with a black goat on the board. I'll take that. I will repeat that once more. Trial of Rarity, 3 cards must include a rare card. Trial of Find, 3 cards must include a waterborne sigil. Trial of Skins, the 3 cards must include a pilt card. I have Rarity. Let the trial of rarity begin. Nope. Not a single rare card. Failure. You managed to get a boon. This may be a fair competition. You took your time out there, and I'm itching for another game. Are you ready to play? I hope you are adequately prepared. Perhaps one more to be safe. more than enough to wipe out the first life. You capably endured the onslaught of rare creatures, but the true challenge was forthcoming. Shadowy figures appeared before you. Their eyes glimmered in a recognition of kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. Aw, Bull. I remember that one fondly. Hey, Ouroboros, welcome back. Backrack can take care of him. I'll pass my next turn. Backrack goes for the kill. Pass. Okay, YouTube just kicked me out of my game for a second. Let's see. What did I miss? Nothing. Okay. No, this'll wrap it up anyway. I don't know what the last life has in store, but very least. Oh, I have to at least draw a card. Salutations. This damned moon. It's dramatic, yes, but it provides no value to my board. I wonder. Now that is value. What is this? Weakening by moon with the stinky sigil. That makes no sense. Moons do not even have a sense of smell. This is not how I imagine this battle going. What does this mean? You just can't attack me? Guess I'm gonna just really drive it out. Greetings. Alas. I would just draw this whole deck into my hand. You really destroyed the moon. As well as all that's left is to finish me off. Not yet. Go on.
Oh my, did I think I just beat him. Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic, shiny Transcend Dog! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one. Feeling real good. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, and our first rare is a Birchkin. Not exactly a viable competitive card, but hey, it's a pretty one. All right, next pack. Feeling even better about this one. I gotta say, these cards are feeling extra silky today. I mean, they're so smooth. Not sure what they're doing down there at the card factory, but these are feeling good in my hands. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Some jank cards. Maybe a few additions to my draft cube. We'll see. And our rare for this pack is Bandog. Not exactly riveting so far, but we have many packs to go. Next pack, here we come. Just cut out this part. Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is a vintage pack opening video. Today I'm opening a few super rare old packs I snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscryption. You would not believe the deal I got on these. Now, not all of you will even remember this game. I'm barely old enough to have seen these going around in my childhood. For whatever reason, they only did 1 set of these cards and then stopped printing them. There's not a huge market for them anymore, but at the rate I got them for, there's not really much to lose. That being said, a foil Mantis God goes for a couple $100, so fingers crossed. Really cool art on these. Definitely stands the test of time. And our rare for this pack is Blue Mage. Cool looking card, but not going to be worth very much. All right. Let's see what we got going on in the second pack. This pack has been opened and resealed. Hope no one snuck a rare out of it. That would suck. Come on, people, honestly. Who opens and reseals a pack? There's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen. 49 degrees north, 123 degrees west. I think I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby. All right, you guys. I'm out here living my best life. Got my trusty headlamp and shovel. Always come prepared, kids. All right. Whew. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Getting close. Whew.
Oh yeah, okay. I was checking to see if it was actually written on the card, but yeah, it is.
Whew. Getting close. I think. Assuming there is a thing to get close to. This very well may be a massive waste of... All right. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls. Every time. You gotta come prepared. Okay. All right. This is it. And now we dig. I give a 75% chance it's a rock. But only one way to find out. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's actually something here. What? What the fuck? Guys, are you seeing this? I'm a little confused.
Mine sure don't.
Alright, fine. Wow, great video. Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Nice star. I do not often celebrate, and I seldom give gifts. But you, challenger, you are worthy. Please, do not be polite. Dig in. Is there something wrong? Your prize awaits. Very well. Come with me. Stand right there. Oh, you can actually see him this time. Who gave you that? You absolute ingrate. Ooh. Well, this is actually past the point I've seen so far, so I think I'm gonna call it there. Also, my phone is on like 2% battery life, so I'm pretty sure I have to quit and relog, so I'm gonna call the stream there. Thank you for watching very much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.